A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? Excellent counter. What ring presence?
In all my years in the business, here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
Oh.
Is there any superstar in W? Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well.
And another competitor is about to join the action! That went nowhere.
Well, I've been on the receiving end of a beating from Stone Cold, and let me tell you, I do not envy his opponent tonight.
Neither do I. Stone Cold isn't a man to let you off with a warning. Ugh. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Ugh. What a counter! If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter...
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
Watching JBL in action makes me realize what a loss.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
He countered that one perfectly. I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here. He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man, 10 feet in the air and all the way down again.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. Looks like it's time to add another superstar to the match.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only
These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not gonna win him the match.
You know what I miss most about The Rock? The way he used to make you look like an idiot when you tried to interview him.
Well, yes, interviewing The Rock was always interesting. I'll just leave it at that.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and another superstar joining in. The more the merrier, I say.
And it's been reversed.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. He's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
Oh, boy. This looks like an all-or-nothing move. Uh-oh. Come on, you gotta step.
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view.
There's the reversal. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I can't believe he countered that one. Oh my gosh, look at all that blood. That's going to leave a mark.
What a brutal match. The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
These superstars, oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick! Is it just me? Or does the dead man seem a little off to... Oh no, I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. This capacity crowd is so...
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. I think we're gonna find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
You look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you're looking at a man who's...
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
He countered that and made it look easy. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
He's going up. But what's he? Here's the cover, JR.
2. Well, I have to admit, the only man on Wall Street with a cowboy hat, JBL, is looking pretty good out there. What is going through his mind in this match?
I think that right about now, he's hoping you weren't screwing up the...
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then...
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated.
He reversed it.
Talk about a guy who's done it all in this business. The Rock's a 7-time champion. 7 times.
He's going up. This could backfire.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, Jay.
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. No matter how long Stone Cold Steve Austin is away from the squared circle, he's as popular as ever when he returns.
He's an absolute phenomenon. I don't think this business has ever seen a bigger superstar than Stone Cold.
That's a bold statement, Your Majesty.
But I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their pay.
And here's the pin. 2. JBL's, he's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment? Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done? Here's the pin! Could this be it? I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big...
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. I love seeing The Rock on the silver screen, but it's even better to see him in the squared circle.
No question. The Rock is a sports entertainment natural, plain and simple.
And considering that the Great One's a third-generation superstar, that
he's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
2, 3.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. I wonder if SmackDown's gonna have anything nearly this good next Friday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this? This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not gonna see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. And there's the cover. 2. You're not going to get him with that one.
Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interesting.
There's been a lot of great WWE champions, but none greater than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I have to admit, I'm a little shocked to hear you admit that Stone Cold was a better champion.
He's going for the cover, JR.
2.
Oh, boy. Someone's going to be singing soprano after this one.
I think the medical staff had better get the ice packs ready right now.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. So when you see JB...
Looks like someone's heading for the high-rent district. We could have a pinfall here, JR.
2, 3. Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is.
You know, JR, I'd like to go one-on-one with the great one and find out who the greatest of all time really is.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too. He may get the 3 count here. 2, 3. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you. It doesn't look like the Texas Rattlesnake's transition to Hollywood has softened him up any.
If anything, he looks even tougher than ever. And that's saying something. Look at JBL out there. He looks good, doesn't he?
I've never questioned JBL's ability. Tactics, maybe, but never his ability.
JBL's tactics, as you call them, led to him becoming the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history.
I think old JBL also set a Texas record for most consecutive matches won by cheating.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe.
Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough for him.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never sits back and rests on his laurels. He's always setting his sights higher.
And I have no problem with that. That's an admirable attitude. But JBL doesn't just try to improve himself. He spends a lot of time and effort trying to sabotage everyone else who might challenge him.
He's just protecting his spot, JR. You forget.
Here's your winner, JBL.